right there, giving his girls some inspiration and getting ready to go in this one. Uh, the gym is at least got some parents in it, as you can see across there. We're going to get this game started here as Oberlin is in a man-to-man offense or defense here, and Northern Valley looks to be in a 5-out scenario, trying to move the ball here from side to side. Inside here to Whitney. He's going to find.
Good ball movement there.
Yeah, good find there by Braxton Cox. Is going to be missed, and the ball is going to be pushed up the floor. I think that's Gabby. She's going to go right to the rim. She's going to get a foul from Jaden Spear, and she's going to go to the line.
Yeah, good physical play early by Gabby Vaughns, trying to get just something going pretty quick for the Rady Lead Devils to get on the board here.
Making quick work of that is Gabby Vaughn says she's going to go right to that free throw line. That foul is going to go on Jaden Spear, her first, team first. And Vaughn capitalizes on her first attempt. Vaughn's second attempt up and good as well. Those look very, very smooth there for Miss Gabby Vaughn.
Yeah, she looks pretty comfortable there at the foul line. And
looks like the ball was touched, so the Red Devils will inbound here at half court. The turnover there, just not taking enough time to get the ball where it needs to go. As Northern Valley's going to start in a 2-3 defense, going to try and pack it in here to make sure that they don't beat them up too much inside. Stolen there by Spears. She's going to have to throw it back in and saved by Vaughn's. Inside to, great pass in there by Rain.
Exactly
great
what
pass.
you were talking about. They're trying to get the ball to Brenna Adelman. Knows that she's probably going to be a force down there. Can't really match up in the size category if you're the Huskies, so you're going to have to match up in the intensity category. You're going to have to double up on her on the backside.
Adelman with that bucket, but the assist right there, I'm going to start keeping track of them because she had a lot of them in that JV game, was Rain Erickson.
And the ball goes back to the Red Devils here as Braxton Cox called for a travel on the press. And Adelman with the offensive rebound and the putback. And the Red Devils come out to an early 6-0 lead here.
Northern Valley trying to break that pressure here. Almost stolen there by Erickson. Foul out here on number 22, Brianna Gehring. She'll pick up her first.
And Braxton's going to need someone to come and help her here. She's left all alone, and she can't bring it in herself. So Austin comes and gets it from her. Mary Baird looking to drive a little bit.
Stolen in there by Vaughn's has been very active here at the beginning of this one.
They came out with an intensity level that Northern Valley is going to have to try to reach and at least try to match if they want to keep this competitive and close. Because like you said, before we started this game, the first quarter is really important for the Huskies. They need to kind of set their tone from the beginning, and they don't want to get down and out of it so early in this one.
Cox is going to drive to the rim, stolen out of there by Vaughn's. Now he's going to get a called for a blocking foul. Vaughn's is going to get the blocking foul. Northern Valley's going to take it in underneath there with Cox. Austin Cox tried to get to the rim, and the ball was pretty well picked there by Vaughn's. Into Spear. She's going to have a good shot opportunity. He's going to leave it just short. Rebound, Mary Baird. She's going to get another opportunity. Controlled and left out of there by Gehring. As she'll bring and she'll push. Nobody going to stop her until Vaughn's gets it here, swinging around to the corner. Good movement here by the Red Devils. As Northern Valley's Darren Vaughn's to shoot it. She will shoot it. She'll be coming up here with the air ball. Rebounded there by Spear, but she's got a foot on the line, and it'll go back to the Red Devils underneath.
Yeah, good job by the Huskies there, though, not biting on that perimeter look and giving those tall girls down there just such an easy look for a post shot, because that's, that's where they want to go with it.
Vaughn's will fire another three. This one grabs just a little bit of iron, and the rebound there by Kettle. 3 seconds in the lane is going to be called by
Brenna Adelman.
On Adelman in there. She's been making hay down there, and she's been controlling the game as far as the defensive rebounding and the offensive scoring. So she gets victimized there with that 3-second call. Trying to get a jump trap in here as Oberlin was trying to bring up there and get the pressure there, and Braxton Cox goes in and turns it over. Northern Valley's fighting a few turnovers here early.
Yeah, they're going to need to minimize that number. That's something that they've really battled all year, and that might come with experience. Like we said, they're playing a lot of young girls that have been playing. 3 of their starters were an 8th grader last year, so playing at the junior high level. And
making the difference here.
Yeah, we'll see if Coach Cox kind of told her girls something, maybe to help with this press break. You really need help in the middle. But the problem is this Oberlin team is pretty tall, pretty long. You can't really rely on a long pass. You're going to have to rely more on your dribbling and handles if you're Northern Valley.
Jaden Spear drags her pivot foot. Going to be a turnover with the travel call right there. The ball go right back over to Oberlin. I think we've got more turnovers right now than we do shot attempts. We got to work on some of this. Into the corner, it goes inside. Perfect play there by Adelman. She misses the bunny, but she gets her own rebound.
And she's tied up by a bunch of Huskies.
Yeah,
it's going to be a jump ball.
Braxton Cox in there digging on that one. She's going to get the tie up here. Good steal in there by Braxton. About the only thing she can do in there, and she did it well.
Yep, and good job by the Huskies not getting an unnecessary reach-in foul there, but waiting for the ball to show and getting the tie up.
Long shot there by Erickson.
Great shot by Rain Erickson there, making it rain on the outside.
She drilled one of those in the junior varsity game, and she made that one look good. Rain Erickson from the corner buries that 3. Ball's going to be tied up right here with Gehring, as she's going to create the jump ball. This one's going to go to Northern Valley. But Rain Erickson, the freshman, in there, athletic girl, making plays and having the confidence to just get things going. Northern Valley
still causing a lot of problems for Northern Valley.
Causing a lot of problems here for Northern Valley. The ball will be tied up again and come back this time to Oberlin as they're out to a 9-0 lead, just under 5 to start here in this first quarter. Inside Adelman, and she scores again.
And that's exactly how they draw that play up. Ran it to perfection.
They're running a zone pressure here, and Northern Valley breaks it, but, man, that Oberlin is all over them. And they had 3 girls around the ball there, and Spear turned it over, and she's going to get the foul call here as Jaden Spear will pick up her, I believe, her second foul, isn't it? Yes, it's her second foul on the night. Inside to Adelman, great interior pass, just got tipped away there by Cox. It's going to stay here with the Red Devils. As Vance will play it in.
Back to Vance to Brenna Adelman, exactly where they want to go, and another offensive rebound by the Red Devils on the other side, this time by Riley Ketterl.
Ketterl fighting in there, and the boards loses this one, but, man, she had a good opportunity getting an offensive rebound and a putback there. Northern Valley's trying to get through this pressure here. As it's getting ugly here. It's a travel. Travel is called there. And that look over there by Gabby Vance, she didn't agree.
No, I think that she thought maybe she was going to get a blocking foul going her way.
I think she thought she deserved a foul there, but, this is what it is. As Blecka into the game now for the Huskies, is going to get it across the timeline to Vesteca as Northern Valley needs to get an offense set here. As Cox will look at a 3. She should have fired that one, but trying to get something moved around. Here's Spear to Blecka.
Yeah, Northern Valley with about their shortest lineup of the night so far.
Nice shot there by Spear.
Doesn't matter if you can get shots like that to fall, though. Jaden Spear with
open
a nice
shot there by Jaden Spear, and she makes him pay.
Gabby Vance is going to look at this one and fire again and just can't quite get it to go. Her 3 is a little off tonight, but she's still a difference maker out there on the court.
Man, Adelman is just destroying us on the inside. Spear had that rebound. It just kind of went through her and it went right to Adelman. She's making her own plays by being this active.
That's right, and it goes back to it really doesn't matter if you miss the 3 if you've got someone like Adelman to scoop it up down there.
So Adelman does not get this one to go.
We've got a couple subs for the Huskies here. Tania Spear is going to come into the game along with Mary Baird, and Jaden Spear and Stephanie Whitney are going to sit and take a breather.
Adelman's second attempt. Up and good for her. She's got 7 here early in this one. And the steal here by Vance.
Looked like it might have been almost a backcourt violation, but maybe they thought she didn't have control of it quite yet. And we're going to have another 3-second call against Adelman here. She's kind of building a house down there.
That's her third. That's the only thing you can say that she's doing
no,
bad
that's about
so
the
far.
only negative thing that's happened for her in this game. Other than that, she's been dominating, and she's got her team up 12-2.
There's just everybody in one same spot here. There's just no spacing here for Northern Valley. They got to get some action here where some people can get open. It's just too easy for them.
Yeah, and it's hard to get help in the middle because they've got the middle clogged up a lot too right now. If you're the Huskies, you're going to kind of need to find something different because what you got going right now isn't working.
Baird's going to look at a three, try and drive in here a little bit and be stopped in there by Adelman as Spear goes to the rim. She's going to go all the way out from underneath. Going to find Baird open for a three on the wing, just long. Rebound controlled in there by Gehring.
Not a bad look there, just couldn't quite get it to go, and we're heading the other way.
Into the corner, that's
J.C. Fortin.
J.C. Fortin into the game.
Austin Cox with the fast break. The best way to beat the press is to not have to deal with the press, I guess.
Beautiful steal in there by
Melody
15.
Melody
Melody with
Gabby Vaughn.
Gabby.
That one's an easy one.
That one's too easy for Gabby. Nice play.
Tania Spear using up the space in front of her, and Mary Baird's got a look, and she's going to drive it.
Oh, hard, big collision down there. But Mary Baird's going to go to the line. Let's go back and check the replay on that one. As the ball is moved over here to Mary Baird, nobody's in front of her. She decides to go right to the rim, and a big collision there. She's going to go to the line. She will shoot two.
Yeah, and good work of Mary using the space in front of her and dribbling the ball and making an aggressive play next to the hoop, and hopefully she can get some points on the board here for the Huskies.
Mary's second attempt, just a little long. 14-2, Oberlin leads here into the first quarter. Great fast break opportunity. It's going to get a foul here by Mary Baird. And right there, Adelman making it. She ran block to block. I don't know if I can get this. After this rebound, she took off. She's right there in the middle, and she took off, and she got rewarded. Hustling down, beating Northern Valley down there, getting position, and going right to the free throw line where she has already 1 for 2 on the night. We'll see how she can do here.
Yeah, and Mary Baird kind of shrugging her shoulders, like not sure what else to do against Brenna Adelman down there. Got just caught on the wrong side there, and there's not a lot of answers to that one. You just got to keep your hands up.
Adelman, the junior, is showing her presence there. She's just getting in the right position and being in the right spot to be able to make things work. This free throw was off the glass and in, giving her 8 on the game. Spear breaks the press with a dribble over to Cox in the corner. Corner back to Spear. Spear's going to dribble in, going to get it hipped out of there. Fast action hands in there by Kolprich.
Yep.
Melody Kolprich, 2 times down in the court here out of the last 3. Has got her hands on the ball.
Ball inbounded to Shaylee Vesteka. Northern Valley trying to get something going here.
As Cox kind of pressing the issue, kind of tired of it all, I think, put her head down off of a fake and was going to go to the rim. She gets bailed out by a foul call here, but she'll go to the rim, try and get on the board for Austin Cox. The foul's going to go against Ketterall, Riley Ketterall, the junior. It'll be her first. This one rattles in for Austin.
Yeah, Northern Valley has been surprisingly not as great a percentage at the free throw line as you would hope, but they've had their opportunities, that's for sure.
Second one up and just short. Rebound fought for, won by Blecka and Adelman. And it's going to stay here with Northern Valley. Braxton Cox looks like she's going to check in here for Austin. Inside to Baird. She just doesn't want to go up and over Adelman. She's got to be quick with that. She gets away with a walk and gets it up on the glass, but Adelman will control long outlet up here. It's going to be Ketterall up and around and in. The bucket is good for Riley Ketterall. Just quick, getting a rebound and going. The Red Devils are making it work on that.
Yeah, good vision by Adelman there, seeing her person going down the court and getting the easy bucket. Not only is she a force on the post, but she's also got some good vision, especially for being a post player. And yeah, she's making a big impact in this game thus far.
Spear going to fire one with her toes on the line, rattle it in. Tania Spear.
Koprich bringing the ball up the court, taking their sweet time for the Red Devils, letting them set up something here. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to try to dump the ball inside to Adelman here, trying to get something going.
And there she is. We've got 3 of them around her. She tries to do the dump pass in here to Erickson, and it's going to go begging just a little bit here as we go under 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Red Devils up 17-5. Still going to stay in this 1-3-1 trapping press that's worked so well for them here early. Shaley's going to have the ball get away from her and get out of bounds, which is going to kind of actually be fortunate because it looked like Gehring was going to have an easy path to the basket.
Yeah.
Erickson in here to Ketterl. Ketterl over to Gehring. Skip pass into the corner for Fortin. Fortin, nice play there. It's going to get blocked in there by Blecka. Ball's going to stay here. Good defensively recovery there by Rayleigh Blecka as Fortin had done a good pump fake and got around her, but Blecka recovered. Into Adelman. Nice pass inside.
Erickson there.
That time they had a little more touch on it, and it worked quite well as Erickson puts in the bucket.
Northern Valley still struggling to get it up the court, but Tania Spear finds a way and gets across half court here. Now let's see if they can set something up on offense to help their team out.
With 6 to go, are they going to get a shot off here? It's going to be battled for and fought and won for by Ketterl. Ketterl does not get the shot off, and that'll take us to the first quarter break. 19-5. The Oberlin Lady Red Devils take the early lead over Northern Valley.
5 or toll free at 866-312-2257.
Straight into action here as we go back, and that's more of the same. Holy cow.
Over 2 Husky defenders there.
Brianna Adelman. Wow. I had her down for 8 in that first quarter, but I was missing 2 buckets by the Red Devils, and I talked to Aim about that. He goes, well, it had to be Adelman. You just had to miss it because she has been absolutely dominating this one. Cox gets it swatted in there by Vaughns, and the long outlet, great play by Adelman. Up here to Gehring. Gehring will be up and score. Nice play by the Lady Red Devils. This pressure is just giving Northern Valley all sorts of fits as they turn it over again. And Vaughns is going to go to the rim. She's going to pick up the charge call as I think Austin Cox was kind of caught out of position. She was on the other side of the bucket, and she ran into her, and for some reason she got the foul call.
Yeah, I think maybe they thought Gabby Vaughns might have had her shoulder lowered a little too much there.
And that's 3 on Vaughns.
Which maybe in another situation would be a big deal, but Adelman is just taking care of business today.
Northern Valley breaks it, but then Erickson decides to take it back from him.
Koprich is pushing the ball up the court for the Red Devils, and they look right inside to Gehring.
Way too easy for Gehring on that one. Nice play by the Red Devils. They just keep shoving the ball underneath. Look at this replay here. It doesn't take a whole lot to get this ball in here. Good entry pass and quick bucket there by Gehring.
Austin Cox with the ball for the Huskies, trying to make something happen here. Passes it out to Tania Spear. She's over to Mary Baird, and she looks to drive and put something up. And
ball's
might have been tipped there.
But Stephanie Whitney tries to save it. She's got her foot on the line, and this ball will go back over to the Red Devils.
Sometimes when you're hustling out there, you don't realize if it's tipped or not. You got to play it like it's a live ball all the time. That's going to be against you, unfortunately.
So Spear and Baird sit as Vesteka and Blecka come in. Northern Valley is going to stay in this 2-3 defense here to start, see if they can control the inside game of the Red Devils. Erickson tries to shovel it into Adelman, but it's not going to happen this time as Vesteka controls over to Braxton Cox to try and get an open opportunity. Here's Blecka trying to make things work, and she's going to get tied up in there. It certainly looks like. No, it's going to get tossed out of there, and here comes Ketterl. But she's going to get run down by Stephanie Whitney. If there's nothing else, Stephanie Whitney is going to hustle her butt off.
Yeah, she's not going to let you just take the easy layup if she has anything to say about it, that's for sure.
I thought she hit it out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a foul call in there on Braxton, and Ketterall will go to the line.
Red Devils, a pretty good free throw shooting team, especially in this game so far. They're taking good advantage of their opportunities at the line. That one just a little long off the iron, and Vesteca tries to take it the other way, and it's tipped out, but it looks like it's going to, a foul call on Gehring there.
Did she give it to 12 or?
22.
22, yeah, Gehring's going to pick up that one. Tough calls. I thought she just batted the ball out of bounds there, but here's Shaylee Vesteca to the line. Her first attempt at the line here tonight. Going to go long, controlled by Adelman. Kopridge sets the offense here. And they're just killing them. Erickson with too easy there. Adelman's trying to reach over and grab her rebound as she does. It's going to get whistled here for the foul. And Braxton Cox is going to go to the line. Northern Valley needs to take advantage of these opportunities. They're getting to the line, be able to see the ball go through the rim. We talk about this every week. Get a little confidence, things start to go a little smoother.
Yeah, and these players have the ability to be a good free throw shooting team. I think it is just that fog of doubt and just not having that confidence saying, if you put me at the line, you may as well just give me the points because I'm going to put it in. And that's something that you just haven't seen, but that's something they're going to have to develop.
Braxton missed her one-on-one opportunity, but a good weave in there by Cox and Baird. And Baird comes up with the offensive rebound. She is fouled, and that would be Adelman's second foul.
And the team ninth.
Yeah, second foul in the last 2 seconds. And team ninth, we could be shooting a lot of free throws. We got to start making some of these. Second one is up by Baird. I should have said it a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
We got to start making them, and Mary Baird capitalizes on her second one.
Well, I'm thinking that we're going to have some more opportunities to turn that percentage around as this game goes on, especially with them being at 9 points or 9 fouls left with over 5 minutes to go.
What a play. Wow. Adelman, nice look here. She calmly, is the way I would best put that. She calmly took a reverse layup opportunity and didn't just throw it up over her head. She took position and then was able to knock down the shot. Inside of the high post. It's going to be missed, but a hustle play by Whitney. It's going to swing to Cox. She'll fire a three and make the three. Austin Cox drains that three-pointer.
Yeah, and Austin
we got
Cox,
a little bit of a run here.
Austin Cox has the ability to get going. If she gets hot on the offensive end, man, she can put the ball in the hoop as good as anybody I've seen. It's just she's got to get it rolling, and the Northern Valley has to continue to get those opportunities. And Gehring answers with a three of her own on the other end.
Gehring answers. She wasn't even close to the line. She buried that one with a whole lot of confidence. This turnover here is going to be Erickson to the hole again.
And she called for a travel, kind of thought about the shot before she got there. And now we're going to see if Northern Valley can figure out this press once more.
Northern Valley, let's see if they can capitalize on the third straight possession here. Trying to get the ball up and get something started here on the offensive end here as Fortin and Erickson are going to try and trap Cox. Vesteca into the corner is going to be knocked out of there by Kopridge.
Kopridge, yep. And then it's going to stay here with the Lady Huskies.
Did you see that? I can say Kopridge? That's kind of nice, huh? I hope it's the correct pronunciation because I feel confident about it. As Cox is going to roll this one in. Northern Valley scored in 3 consecutive possessions. 31-11. The Red Devils are out to a big lead here, but Northern Valley's building on some confidence. They make hay by getting Erickson the ball there and in that short corner, and she makes great passes from there. This time she was trying to squeeze it in there to Avery Witt, who had a big game in the junior varsity. She was just in there. Gets called for the 3-second call as Oberlin's going to call full timeout. back in action. It looks like Oberlin's going to match up here in a man-to-man situation. They pulled the press off here late in the second quarter and see if Northern Valley can get some offensive fluid going here along with their scoring opportunities. As they've scored here in quite a few possessions here in a row, and they need to stay hot.
Yeah, and I heard the Oberlin coach down there before the girls took the court again say, hey, no more fouls. Maybe he feels like even though Northern Valley hasn't been putting it through the hoop on those opportunities, he doesn't want to give them too many free ones and make this more of an interesting ball game than he has it at right now.
Good play in there by Witt as she's going to tie up Mary Baird. She's getting some action here in the varsity. Avery Witt, the 5'5" sophomore. Nice play defensively by her. Austin to kick out to Vesteco is going to get called for a little bit of a hop there and a travel in the corner. The turnover will give the Red Devils the ball back.
Cooper's taking her time, coming up to the court. Passes it over to Fortin.
Yeah.
And ball's on the floor there, and they try to pass it in to Witt.
Cox is fighting in there for the ball. She's going to get a tie up here with Erickson as she goes to the floor hard. The ball will stay here underneath, inbounded by the Red Devils. Good inbounds play. They're killing us on the inbounds play. Yeah. That one, the books that go into Ketterall. Ketterall with the bucket. Northern Valley's trying to stay in that man-to-man on that defensive position as that ball is stripped out of there by Erickson and up to Fortin. Fortin back to Kopich, and Kopich will score.
Yeah, Northern Valley really needs to limit the turnovers, especially when this press is not on them. They need to just take their time, get a good play going, and just get the ball in the hoop right now. I think they feel a little frantic being down by so much, but you're not going to be able to score all those points back right away. They just need to take their time and run their offense the way they know how.
Mary Baird working on Witt here. It's good defensively by Witt as Cox controls in the corner, looking to see where it's going to go, She really doesn't have anywhere to go. Here's Spear. They're going to swing the ball all the way out. Austin Cox in the corner. This time she's going to pump fake. She's going to go back to the line as she tried to go around Ketterall, and Ketterall gets called for the blocking foul. Austin back to the free throw line for her, I believe her third and fourth opportunity, because that's the 10th foul on Oberlin, making it the bonus as Austin makes this free throw here. She's 2 for 3 so far on the night from the free throw line. Austin's second one up is a little strong. Erickson controls the rebound over to Kopich. Fortin has this ball stolen by Jaden Spear as Jaden takes it up with that left hand down that sideline, trying to figure out
no time on this one.
Yeah, where to go. It goes back to Spear. She's going to go into the rim. She's going to get called. She's going to go to the line as Kopich, I think, is going to get whistled for this one. That's right. Kopich will get called for this foul, and that's the 11th team foul on Oberlin. Tania Spear to the line. Her first opportunity is just a little short on that one.
We're going to see a couple substitutions here for the Huskies. Looks like Jaden Spear and Shaylee Vestecker are going to take a seat, and really Blecka, Stephanie Whitney are in. And
if Spear can knock this one down, Braxton's at the table.
Not quite, just short off the front iron again.
Erickson and Cox battle for that board, and it's won there by Erickson as Braxton Cox checks in here for Tania Spear. 1:36 to go in the half, 35-12. Oberlin's up here and cruising right now. And they're really just destroying him from the inside. There it is, that short corner to Erickson. She finds the open person, Witt. Avery Witt is going to make her first basket of the varsity game here tonight. Blecka in the corner will kick to Mary Baird. Is open for a three, and she nails that three-pointer. Northern Valley, when they get an opportunity to a decent-looking shot, they're knocking them down. They're just not getting many opportunities.
No, I still think, like you said earlier, we had more turnovers than shots, and I think, unfortunately, that still might be true even right before halftime here. They just need to take better care of the ball and give themselves a chance like they just did right there.
Fortin's open for a three. She'll fire. It's going to be short. Rebound there by Cox as she's going to push it. 38 to go in the half. Over to Braxton. She thought about a three and then going to swing back to Baird. Baird to Cox. As the movement's got to come through here. Got to get some movement here, girls. There it is, the entry pass to Baird. Nice play. Nice pass by Cox. Mary Baird goes straight up with it. No hesitation and scores a bucket.
Yeah, when you run the 5 out like that, you're going to need people to be aware of the situation and cut when they need to. And Mary did a good job right there cutting to the basket and making good of her opportunity.
Back in his star of the first half, Miss Adelman. Let's see if they can get the ball to her on the block and get one up here with 6 seconds. But Northern Valley comes out in a pressure man-to-man. They're not going to get a shot off here. Kopich is going to go around and round and round, but she'll get it up to the rim, but it's going to be no good. That will be our starters here in the second half as we get under play here. The Red Devils look like they're going to start in a man-to-man here, and in Northern Valley is going to start 5 out, trying to go offensively, cutting and slashing. Stolen in there by Adelman, but it's going to go off of her and stay here with Northern Valley. Oh, looks like I hit my camera, huh? Aim, you got this.
All right, Stephanie Whitney passes the ball into Austin Cox. Kind of looking down for Mary Baird there in the post. Can't find anything there. Gives it back to Stephanie Whitney. And she slashes inside and just can't get it to go. It wasn't a bad looking shot. Just needs a little more control on that one. She can get that bucket in the future there.
Vance is going to be open for a three. She'll throw it up and no good. Going to be a foul there on number 22. But Gehring as Cox had position, and Gehring's a little taller than her and a little longer than her. I think she was just trying to go right over the top of her for it.
Yeah, that one might have been kind of a cheap foul. I don't know if anyone really had control of it there. They were both kind of just battling for the ball, and unfortunately for Gehring, it just didn't go her way.
And that is her third on the night for Gehring.
Not a bad job by the Huskies there, breaking the pressure coming up the court. Stephanie Whitney looking for something to do.
The Red Devils are now into a zone here where they're going to try and trap everything. They've got their length, and Northern Valley just can't seem to get it around too much. Timeout here on the sideline called by Coach Cox. But he's going to switch defenses again, and now he's back into the man-to-man. Coach Gehring has got this Northern Valley Lady Girls just kind of guessing at what we got going on here because he keeps switching defenses just about every time down the court as Austin Cox is going to go to the rim.
Trying to get maybe a little bit of a foul there, but didn't quite have the control that the refs like on that one, and doesn't get the call going her way, and the Red Devils capitalize on the other end of things.
You know, they're quick to their offense, and that was a great shot up in there.
And here they're back in their press.
Back into their press, trying to get a little more go on the defensive side. I think Coach Gehring is a little bit upset on how they came out of the half. This is another great lead pass. She's going to travel in there. That's Gehring as she was trying to track that ball down, and Northern Valley's got to get back on the defensive side. Oberlin's striking fast on some of these things.
Yeah, their coach is still preaching, hey, keep your hands up, stay active, get those quick hands, and he wants to come out and he wants to really put this game away. He doesn't want Northern Valley thinking they're still in this and clawing their way back, and he doesn't want his Red Devils thinking, oh, we had a pretty good first half. We don't have to show up the second half. He's really preaching to them, hey, we still got a game to play. Come out here with the same intensity we did at the beginning of things.
Adelman back to the line. Or this was going to be just a little long. She had controlled that rebound and went right up after it. She'll have a second opportunity here. Second one is also off, but Erickson's going to control the rebound up and in and score.
Austin Cox breaking that press in the middle, using the dribble, and getting pressured right away on the other end of things. These Northern Valley Huskies just are not having any room. Red Devils are not letting them be able to think or set up their offense. And you can kind of tell they got them a little flustered.
Going to get a foul call here as Austin kind of tired of getting smothered, I think.
Right.
and
that one's going to be against Adelman.
Adelman's third as well. So Gehring, Vons, and Adelman all have 3.
That would maybe allow Northern Valley to get back into things if they continue to get in foul trouble.
Nice hustle there by Spears. Going to tie the ball up. It's going to go over to the Red Devils. 41-17. The girls, a big lead out here by the Red Devils, but these two teams are going at each other.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens down the stretch with a couple of those players having some foul trouble on the Red Devil team, and with the fouls coming, and Northern Valley, all it takes is a couple shots to get back into a basketball game and instill some confidence. So we could still see some interesting basketball as we come down the stretch.
Cox is going to go into the rim, and
Shaley
will get the rebound here. As Spear will fire a long one. It's going to go off of Whitney and get out of here.
Northern Valley kind of settling for shots here, and not really sure if they're getting into their offense like they were to end the half. Like I said, they're a little flustered from the pressure of the Red Devils right now, and they just need to get back into things, regain their composure, and play good basketball here.
When we were at our best was late in that second quarter, and they were getting some opportunities for girls, sharing the ball really well and finding open shots for them. Good pass in here to Adelman. She's going to miss this turnaround jumper, and Northern Valley will control. But Northern Valley's got to figure out a way to share the ball here a little bit and find some open shooters.
Yep, when they had their best.
But that is so tough right there. They got 2 long girls all over the ball. That's Gehring and Erickson over there. Make a very difficult trap to get out of. You can't pick up your dribble. You got to know where you're going before they show up.
Yeah, and Northern Valley has to be mindful of that too, that they're sitting there on the other side of the court and waiting for that pickup. And there's really no reason for Northern Valley to be picking up the ball back there at the 3-quarter line. They just need to keep pushing it in a little bit further where they can set up their offense.
So Vance and Gehring take a seat here and Forden and Kopich are going to come in here.
This one gets away from Austin Cox, and it's going to head the other way.
In the first half, we were getting all the whistles in there, and now they're just kind of swallowing it up here, trying to get this game over with, it feels like. And
that doesn't play to the advantage of the
That
Huskies.
does not play to the advantage of the Northern Valley Huskies right here. That's a foul.
Yeah, and the Red Devils are definitely the bigger, more physical team out here, and we're going to need.
Better start yelling because I can't. I'm on the radio.
That foul is going to be on Adelman. That'll be her 4th. She'll sit down for a little while as the Huskies come out thinking they're going to have to break the press, but they call off the dogs and get them back there on the other side of the court.
Mary Barrett with a nice confident move there. Doesn't go for it. Rebound and controlled in there. Good play by Baleka getting her hand in there. Here's Kopich. She's going to turn. She's going to find a wide open shooter, and she's going to bury that, but they're going to call her for a travel. That was Gabby Vance with a great play over there. She set her feet and nailed that ball in rhythm. Called for the travel. 43-17. Northern Valley is going to be trailing here big time as they get an open shot here from Baleka. She's going to miss this one just wide as Erickson controls and pushes the ball forward, but she couldn't get it out of her hands. Just kind of fumbled it there.
That's quite get the control she needed.
The first freshman mistake I've seen out of her tonight. She's been playing extremely well basketball.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, and this one just kind of gets tied up in her hands.
Northern Valley is going to need to set up something here. This is when they did their best work in the first half, is when Oberlin switched more to just a man-to-man, not as much pressure as they had, and they need people to take advantage of their shots just like Braxton did there with a long 2.
The open shot works there for Braxton Cox and the Huskies as they get their first bucket of the game, just under 3 minutes to go here, in the second half, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Vaughn's looking to try to make something happen here and driving in and off the side of the backboard there, but gets her own rebound and passes it out to Kopich, who banks in a 3.
but buried that one. That's what happens with confident shooters right there. She had no hesitation in that one, and she nailed that three-pointer for Kopech.
Mary Baird looking to do something here. Passes the ball to Shaylee Vesteca, who tries to get a three of her own and just can't get it to go. A little long off the iron. And the Red Devils are running. Gabby Vance is down there with an easy layup.
I wish she'd have dunked that one. That would have been a lot cooler.
Yeah, that one would have had a replay button, right?
That would have. She got Erickson hit her out wide open wide open in front of everyone, and it made an easy play there by Vance.
Dunk that, you might even get on SportsCenter.
Yeah, here's Erickson with another steal.
Taking it up.
She's going to go in with her right hand and score off the left side. 2 fast break buckets here, putting them up 50-19 over Northern Valley here as we
Trust member FDIC equal housing lender.
Long Island Ready Mix has what you're looking for in your concrete needs. With fast delivery of a consistent product, Long Island Ready Mix can turn your concrete dreams into a reality with high quality cement.
Mary Baird fires that one away.
That's going to stay here for the Huskies, as it looks like it goes off the hands of Gabby Vance, trying to get the offensive rebound there.
Cox to play it in. She gets that left-handed pass into Spear, who will stop back and reset the offense here. Over to Whitney. Tough pass in here as Fortin is all over. And Blecka to fire a shot, just going to be just long. Controlled in there by Vance, and here she goes. She's going to keep going. Great hesitation there, and a nice pass in here to Fortin, who tries to dump it inside to
Keelan Jacobs.
Keelan Jacobs making her first appearance of the game, but she's not quite ready for it and gets turned over here. Here's Spear in the corner. Whitney looking at it, trying to go somewhere, stolen out of there by Vance. Ball's going to be tied up, and it's going to be...
Looks like it's going to be...
They won't point. Northern Valley's ball.
Yep. We stand corrected. It's Oberlin's
It's
ball.
Oberlin's ball.
We apologize. We can't see the possession arrow from where we are here. We rely on the rest telling us where they are, and I don't think they had a visual of it either. Kopech takes the ball up here, trying to set up something for the Red Devils. Passes it over to Fortin, back to Kopech. Inside to
Witt. Doesn't work this time, but here's Spear out, and she's got an opportunity here to press the issue down the left side of the court. She goes back to Whitney, going to swing it around to Braxton Cox. Going to be open for another three. Going to be just long. Offensive rebound fought in there by 2 Northern Valley players, and controlled by Witt and Jacobs. Jacobs came away with that one. Here's Kopech to set it for the Red Devils.
Fortin looks to set up a three, and that shot just short. Looked nice out of the hand, but just didn't have the distance on it. But gobbled up by Witt down there. That's something that we saw a lot of in the JV game. She dominated the boards and the glass in that one, and ends up going to the line.
This is Avery Witt, the 5'5" sophomore. Had a big game in the junior varsity if you missed it with us. She was a rebounding machine down there, and she probably had 12 points probably.
Any ball that hit the rim, man, it went back to her hands. Even some of her own shots there, she was following up everything.
Great to see her get an opportunity here in the varsity game and making the most of it as she capitalizes on that free throw. Just under 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Let's see if Northern Valley can get one up. Braxton Cox all the way to the rim, up and in. Braxton Cox, nice play by her. It's going to end the Huskies' third quarter.
Why equity means more.
Start of the fourth quarter with a 30-point lead. That'll lead to a continuous clock, I believe, here in the fourth quarter, as this one will end quickly.
Yeah, looks like Oberlin starts with their starting 5 once again, at least to start this quarter off. And we'll see. They don't have the pressure on right now, so we'll see if Northern Valley can get something going. This is where they've done their best work. They don't have to worry about that trap as much against this man-to-man. Stephanie Whitney looking for somewhere to go with the ball right now and finds Austin Cox in the corner. Northern Valley really doesn't have the spacing they need, and lack of communication there leads to a turnover. As
Vaughn's nice Euro step and score. She should have get the blocking foul in and one on that one, but she'll get the hoop. Good play there by Vance.
Tania Spear trying to set up the offense for the Huskies here. It looks for Mary Baird up top. She passes, swings it around to Stephanie Whitney, and she hits the three.
Nice play by Stephanie Whitney. Nice to see that ball go through the rim for her. That's her first bucket of the game. That three-pointer looks smooth. Gehring says, I can do it too. She's going to fire one again, but not going to happen this time.
I think that's about the first time tonight that she hasn't answered with a three of her own. And Vance tries to shoot one as well, but that time it is gobbled up by Stephanie Whitney, and she's going to take it the other way.
Tania Spear is going to fire a three, and no good here. Controlled by Adelman. Long outlet pass over there to Kettler. She's going to go up to the rim, not going to get the call again, and it's going to be over to the Huskies.
We got a track meet right now. Austin Cox thinks about shooting it, but finds a defender's face in her. Mary Baird looking for something to do with it. Stephanie Whitney says, give me that ball, I'll take it up there, and gets the foul, and she's going to go to the line for two shots.
After that confident shot with a three-pointer, she takes advantage of it. Feeling it here a little bit. She's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two.
That'll be the first foul on Rain Erickson for the game, and only Oberlin's fourth for the half. Can't quite get that one to go. We'll see if she can capitalize on the second. And she does. Gets the shooter's touch there, and we're heading the other way with Gabby Vance controlling the ball, going to set up this offense for the Red Devils.
Vance with the skip pass into the corner to Gehring. Nice play into Adelman. That's a set play right there where they take it to the left, and we'll hit the replay button because that's smooth offensive play there by the Red Devils as they work it to the left and then the skip pass, and look what happens. Right down the middle of the lane comes Adelman in for a position for the up and easy bucket.
Yeah, and that
nice
play was textbook right there, and that's exactly what they're looking for.
Nobody's going to guard Mary Baird. She's going to fire a deep one.
Maybe a little too deep on that one.
I like to see her shoot the ball. Just let her keep shooting it. But this one will go begging. Vance sets here the offense. As they run a little bit of a swing, she's going to fire a three off the glass and in. Miss Gabby Vance hits that three. I didn't see it. I was marking down Gabby Vance's three-pointer in Northern Valley with the turnover there.
I think they were trying to get the ball to Mary Baird there in the corner. It was just a little off, and Mary tries to save it, but can't quite get it to go, and it turns the ball the other way.
Adelman's in deep position. Great play by her.
Yeah,
she just
gets that deep into the paint, you're not going to stop her.
She just kept coasting in there and just sat there and sat there and sat there and was able to capitalize on an easy bucket.
Not sure. Lack of communication there for the Huskies, and it's going the other way. Adelman with the steal. And they just look tired right now, Northern Valley does, and you can kind of tell they're hanging their heads, but we still got 4 minutes to play, so hopefully these girls don't give up quite yet and still put up a good fight. Mary Baird with the defensive rebound there. Kind of needs to dribble. She's going to run out of time. Gives the ball to Austin Cox so she can set up the offense. Looks like she needs to avoid the trap. And that's out of bounds on the Huskies. Can't quite get something to go there. And we've got some subs for the Huskies. Braxton Cox is going to come in along with Shaylee Visteka and Rayleigh Bleka as well. And Stephanie Whitney and Mary Baird are going to take a seat along with Tania Spear, and they're going to talk it over with the coaches. Gabby Vance takes it at the top of the key. Gives the ball to Gehring, looking for somewhere to go with it. Gives it back to Gabby Vance. She's going to shoot again. You give her that much room, as much as she shot tonight, she's going to gladly take that one twice. Adelman cleaning up her own shot twice there to finally get it to go. At this point, she's just padding stats down there on the rebounds. Austin Cox looking for something here, slashing inside. There's a jump ball here. And it's going to go towards the Red Devils here. We weren't quite sure where the possession arrow was pointing, but it's going to be the Red Devils ball. And they bring in, looks like, a whole new squad here to take over this game. Witt trying to pass to Witt there. Can't quite get to go out to Koprich. She's going to fire that one, and that shot looks really good on that one. Nothing but net there. And that's a 3 for Koprich. Austin Cox going to see if she can do something here with the Huskies offense. Passed it to Rayleigh Blecka. Haven't quite gotten much to go. Let's see what Braxton Cox does here. Looking to drive. Can't quite get something to go. Passes it out to Jaden Spear. Back to Braxton Cox. She'll fire that one. And that's going to be just long. But Austin Cox gets the rebound here. And she's going to get fouled. She's going to get to shoot 2 here. That foul is going to be on Melody Koprich, her second of the game. Team's 5th foul of the half.
Austin's 4th trip to the line here tonight, as this one's going to be just short and off. Second one up and good for Austin.
Koprich setting up the offense once again, swings it around.
There's Witt in the corner, isn't it? It's Kopich and Fortin that get some of the younger girls getting some opportunity here. As Fortin's going to fire 3.
And she's going to have her toe on the line there.
Toe on
long two there.
Yeah, but she looks like a very confident shooter.
Yeah. It's easy to shoot confident, though, when you're up 67-26. That also helps when you got that.
It really is, and I wish the Northern Valley girls would have some of that opportunity to just have something go smooth for them as they're trying to get some things to click and run some offense here. It's just nothing is smooth for Northern Valley right now.
No, they're having to work hard for absolutely everything right now, and that one's going to go off the knee of Austin Cox. Got poked out there by Melody Koprich, and just off the leg of Austin Cox, and it's going to head the other way. Got Cameron Oyen taking the point here, passing the ball around. She's going to pass it to Keelan Jacobs into Witt.
Wow,
and
what
she
a
is
move
going
by
to take
Witt.
it up strong, but she is going to get fouled and get to go to the line and shoot 2.
I am impressed with Avery Witt. I have been all night long. When she gets her opportunity, she's making the most of it. That was a great pump fake, one dribble as she was going to the rim, and she'll get an opportunity at the line.
Yeah, she's definitely getting rewarded for that hard work down there and that good play. Can't get the first one to go, short off the front iron. We'll see if she can capitalize on the second with just 5 seconds to go in this game. And that's going to be your ball game there. Final score, Oberlin 67, your Lady Huskies 26.